The most important tip I would give to a first-time buyer is buy an aircraft that's going to perform for 80% of your trips. So if you need to go to Hawaii or you need to go to Europe once a year, don't buy that aircraft that'll do that trip. If most of your trips are Portland to Dallas or Dallas to somewhere else, buy the airplane that's going to perform well on those segments.
My advice to a buyer before entering into an aircraft transaction would be to ensure that they have appropriate legal representation, they've got their financing arrangements in place before looking at an aircraft, and they're aware of the tax implications and customs requirements before specifying the location for an aircraft closing.
Clients, when they're selling the aircraft, need to understand where the aircraft is in terms of its life cycle. For one, is it due any major maintenance coming up, or just completed major maintenance, both of which could be very big value swings one way or another.
One thing to consider is obviously the next step. If you're wanting to replace the aircraft, how long will it take to make that acquisition? Are you okay with being without lift in between, or do you want to try to get that as close as possible?
The most common complaint that we get from our tax advisors and our tax partners is that they are involved in the transaction at too late of a stage in order to put in place tax structures in order to mitigate any liability for either a purchaser or a seller.
The most common issue of clients and coming to us, it's probably that they maybe started with other aircraft dealers or broker and maybe got promised to have a full service like Jetcraft can offer, but it turns out they cannot really. So then they come to us because we can offer not only to seller to help you buying an aircraft, but all the services that goes with, from financing and helping you finding then an operator, etc.